Peace, Saubana. Happy new day. Monday before February the 1st. My name is Keisha. I'm the 33rd energy. Excuse me. And I am here to do a reading for the illustrious sign of Leo, the magnificent Leo. Okay. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So thank you. It's a pleasure for me to read for you. So thank you for coming back. If you like what you hear, then please like, subscribe, and share the message, okay? This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, North Node, Venus, and this is for cross watchers that endeavor with Leos, for people that have Leo friends, and anyone you know that may resonate with this message, okay? Lend a hand, lend a hand, lend a hand, lend a hand, okay? So, we're going to get started. Mother, Father, Sun, Moon, Ancestors, Spirit, Guides, Energy, Frequency, Ascended Masters, Divine Angels, and Vibe. Please give me the clearest and most direct message and advice and healing wisdom for my tribe. Ashe, Abracadabra, Amen. So mote it be. Okay? So, still, we're going to start with the Hodak. It's the Odak. What in the world? It's the Odak. Sorry about that, y'all. It's the Odak. But I was reading it upside down, so I said the Hodak, okay? No pun intended. These cards, everything has been shuffled and cleared since the last reading, which was well over 4 hours ago, because, you know, tapping into energy wears you out. It's tiring, you know. Energy can't be created or destroyed. It just changes state, so it's heavy, you know. And the last reading was heavy. All of the readings are heavy in their own way, you know. But what else I want to say? Oh. Okay, that's quite a bit again. Ooh, that's a lot. I'm not taking all of that, but what came out, I think it's important because I know some timelines for folks that carry this sign. So we have rival, cycle, beginning, holding on, and slave. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick these back in here any old which way so that they don't come out together again. And if this message is meant to come out for somebody, then it'll repeat itself. But I can't take 5 cards to start. That's just cray. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's cray. Okay? Leo, the lion. The Queen of Fire, okay? Magnanimous, hospitable, creative, caring, authoritative, determined, active, generous, strong. Yeah. Star power. Enticing, interesting, okay? Sexy. Alluring. Leo, competitive, low vibing, extremely jealous when they're in their low vibrational state. Yeah, Leo. So let's get started. So in tarot, there are many different spreads, and the spreads that I've been doing so far are I done drew a blank. What's the name of the spread I do? It's the most famous spread. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on it right now, but you know, I may do a different spread here this time. May do a 9-card spread, but what I normally do is something different. So let's just see about a 9-card spread. Cycle. It came out again, so it wanted to be here. Okay. Came out again, so it wanted to be here, okay? Let's see. Beginning. Came out again. Y'all saw me shuffle these cards, so it wanted to be here. Lord Jesus, help the children. Father God, help them. Lead them, for they don't know. They know not what they do. Please, God. Jesus Christ died for your sins, but some of y'all, the way y'all sin, I know he ain't died for them, okay? Them sins that y'all out here committing, he ain't died for them sins, okay? Those sins that y'all out here committing, some of y'all, them sins is excluded, okay? Because y'all got him twisted. You know you do. And then you want to be acting crazy, and then, you know, you think that you plead the blood. You want to act crazy and then plead the blood. You need to plead catch up. Okay? You need to plead A1. Y'all, some of y'all out there need to be pleading Worcestershire sauce. Okay? Barbecue sauce. How about that? But it ain't the blood. The blood of who? Blood of who? Roadkill? Stop playing. And that message is not, that was a channeled message. That wasn't even for Leo. Well, indirectly, hit dogs holler, but, you know, whatever. I ain't got no issue with Leos. My youngest daughter's a Leo. I got a lot of love for Leos. I'm training one. I'm rearing one now. Okay? I'm the mother of a Leo woman, okay? Not a Leo woman. Someone who will be a Leo woman. How about that? Okay, let's get back on topic. I'd be going off on a tangent. Oh. Somebody owe somebody something? Who owes somebody something? Somebody owe you something, Leo? What they owe you? Some money, an apology, some time, respect, what they owe you. Tell them to pay up, okay? Hide. But it sounds like they hiding, so I don't know if they're going to be able to pay up. Because it sounds like you might be dealing with a coward. You might be dealing with a punk. You know what my daughter told me? She is a young generation, right? My daughter, she's 17. She said that nowadays, if you're gay, and she's not against the gays, so don't any of you gays get your panties in a bundle, okay? Because we can talk about y'all. And it don't mean we being homophobic, because y'all talk about us all the time. Okay? But anyway, this generation, like they got this interesting slang. You know, they say riz, and they do like this, and they say, okay, period. I like that one, okay, period. What else they say? Intimidate. Anyway, punk, if they say P-O-N-K, if they spell it that way, that means you gay, like you literally gay. P-O-N-K. Did y'all know that? Punk. 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 So, whatever. Why? Boast. Well, that's a Leo trait. Leos love to boast. Underneath the deck is stupid. But don't make a fool of yourself boasting about something you ain't got no business boasting about, because it ain't even boast worthy. Okay? How about that? Don't be out here boasting about something that ain't boast worthy. Okay? And we all have been there and done that at some point or another. Don't be out here boasting about something that ain't boast worthy. I know I've done it before. Don't do that. Home. Because somebody will let you know you're making a fool of yourself real quick when you do that. Real quick. Honey. Honey child. Okay. These people upstairs, you know, going through there. Take me through there, take me through there. They going through there. Wait, I feel it. I can feel it too. Ooh. give and change. I'm gonna put this back because I just really want wine. I don't want the smoke. I don't want the smoke, okay? I don't want the smoke. Okay, before and the other reading, I told you could hear my son. Now you might hear my daughter. I got 50-11 kids, y'all. Okay, 50-11. And I love them all, okay? My kids are my everything. Oh, you're my everything. Nah. Wrong. Just wrong. That's it and that's all. Success. Looks like it ends well. Underneath the deck, wait. Okay? So we start with that. And we're going to endeavor with a new deck. And this is the one that we're going to use today. Haven't used this one yet with you guys. What's the vibe? And we're going to do that because it's red. That's a Leo color for show. For show. So that's just for you, Leo. A new deck I'm breaking out just for you, Leo. The lion. The prideful lion. Okay. Ooh. Chaos. Upheaval, disaster, downfall. It's clarifying cycle. You have a cycle of chaos, Leo, in your life right now? Is your life a cycle of upheaval? Is your life a cycle of disaster? Is your life a cycle of downfalls? Sound like you need to get up off that hamster wheel under the deck, exhausted. You completely tired about it? Burnt out, empty, burdened? So why are you dealing with it? Son? Excuse me. That's not okay. I don't want to know. I'm just telling you it's not okay. I don't need to know. You correct it. You're up there. You correct it. Okay? Burned bridges. Okay? Lack of trust. Disloyal. Turned back on. And that's clarifying beginning. Okay? So it sounds good. You have a cycle of nonsense, a cycle of chaos and disaster and downfall. And then next set is the beginning of burning bridges, the beginning of turning your back on bullshit. Okay? Okay, period. What's the problem? Under the deck, recharge, okay? Before, it was burnt out because you was going through all them cycles of nonsense and bullshit. And then you decided to turn your back because of lack of trust and someone being disloyal. And now it's the beginning of recharging, breathing, letting go, and clearing your mind. So kudos to you, Leo. I don't want to stop your reading, but it sounds like I may have to. Son? Son? Do you need to put the dog up? What's the problem?
The dog is going after her to get the ball.
Okay, son, do you need to put the dog up or do you need to put the dog away? I need for you to act in the moment. Do what needs to be done. Hello? Okay, thank you. Drowning, over your head, overextended, rock bottom. You're drowning, Leo. You're over your head. You're overextended. You've hit rock bottom because somebody owes you something. Or somebody that you owe something to is drowning. They're over their head, overextended, and they've hit rock bottom. Somebody's drowning because somebody owes somebody something and they ain't gave it to them. And under the deck, it says delay, procrastination, too busy. Okay, so somebody's trying to time. It says somebody's trying to, how they say it in sports, hold out the clock or whatever that term is. Somebody's trying to basically like, somebody's playing with somebody's money. It sounds like somebody might be, somebody got mad. Did somebody get mad? Look at this. Just gonna spit all these cards all out the place like that. Okay, so what came out on the floor, of course, I'm not taking. Okay. Oh, Lord. Clingy psychopath. Let's hope that those weren't accurate. I hope you're not dealing with a clingy psychopath, Leo. Okay, but what also did come out was cutting ties and feminine energy. Cutting ties and feminine energy came out to clarify hide. Somebody put the dog away. Hello? Now. I can't work like that. I might have to stop this reading. If you're gonna be screaming, the dog can't be up there. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to do something here. Okay? You can't be screaming like that with the dog. You can't do that. Do you understand? That's not how you play. Okay, well then the dog doesn't need to be out then. Okay, so you can go upstairs and play in your room. Okay?
I just made a mess.
You made a mess? Well, you need to go clean it up.
I don't want to clean up.
That's not an option. You have to go clean it up.
I did clean up.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey!
Please stop screaming. Please stop screaming. Aten! No! Sorry you guys have to hear this, but I'm a real parent. And if any of what you're hearing or if any of this is offending you, just go off my channel. You ain't got to stay. Bye. You know, because it's real over here. Aten, I'm telling you, if I have to interrupt this again, you won't like it. Personally, you won't like it. Somebody's either hiding the fact that they're cutting ties with a feminine energy, or a feminine energy is hiding the fact that they're cutting ties, okay? Somebody is getting the hell out of Dodge, though. Somebody is cutting ties. Intimidate, love affair, dirty little secret, sex fix down low, okay? Somebody gay, okay? Or they having an affair, okay? What this is about intimidate, I'm not sure. Okay. And under the deck, sipping, rumors, gossip, nosy. Okay. Somebody's intimidated. I don't know what that's about. I hate to bring y'all into my life and you hear all that drama with my kids, but they regular kids, so you know, it is what it is. This says laughter, happiness, joy, healing. And that is clarifying boast, okay? Okay, somebody is boasting because they're happy and they're healing, okay? And under the deck is narcissist. So is there an egotistical, fragile, opportunist narc that is boasting because of... and think something is funny? Or are you laughing at a narc? Which one is it? Are you the laughing narc, Leo? Hope you're not the laughing narc. Okay. Now this came out in reverse, so I'm going to keep it in reverse. So what's on the card is longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. But it's in reverse. So that means that somebody is not longing for you, somebody is not missing you, somebody doesn't want to talk, and somebody doesn't want a reunion. And that is clarifying home, okay? So either you or the person of interest, okay? Cross-watch here, or the person that's on your mind, Leo. Either you or the person on your mind, it does not want to get back together, does not want to go to be in the same home, does not want a reunion, does not want to talk. Okay, does not miss, okay, you, or you don't miss them. Okay, and that person quite possibly is a soulmate. Okay, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. Good Lord, let's hope it's not a twin flame, because those are the worst relationships ever. They teach you a lot about yourself and about people, other people, but that's a lot to go through. Then we got waves, emotions, worry, and fear. And that is clarifying wrong. Somebody feels wrong about the way they feel. Somebody's afraid of the way they feel. Somebody's worried about the way they feel. And they want to issue an apology because of it. But the apology is insincere. Okay? They don't mean it. Okay? They feel wrong about the way they feel. They want to apologize, but they don't mean it. Trapped. Stuck, no options, unforgiveness. And that's clarifying success. Under the deck, salty, bitter, angry, petty. Okay. Okay then. So we're going to put that right there. And what else are we going to use? Oh, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to use some of these, which is tea leaf. And these are just like, these like nice circles. Uh-oh, that was the first one to come out. Okay. Ladder. It's a ladder. Okay. Climbing towards success. Frying pan, trouble and accusations, and seahorse, family matters. Okay. We're getting somewhere here. That's too many. That's just too many. It's hard to shuffle these because there's so many. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will in February. Wow, Leo. Club, okay. Rat. Someone working against you behind your back. Rat. Okay. These are hard to shuffle. I just told y'all that. Okay, that came out that way, so we're gonna take that one. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Okay? Protection from a powerful friend. Oh. Well. One on the floor. I'm not going to deal with that one. Let's get one that don't fall on the floor. Okay, we got there's 3. Broom, new home, new attitude, career, and archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Okay? Discord among friends or family. Discord among friends or family. I'm gonna have to do Virgo after this because the energies have just been speaking all day. Mountain road. You are on the road to success. You're on the road to success? Okay, keep in mind that when I upload these on in YouTube, it take daggone near 24 hours. I don't know what that's about. I just started on that platform, so I'm not really familiar. Tulip, great passion. Okay, we're going to do that. Under the deck is wealth. Okay. Okay, Leo. Okay. And we're going to put some tarot on it to bring it all together. Okay. We're going to use tarot to bring it all together. I mean, some of this I could do. Ooh, the devil. You pulled the devil, Leo. The moon. Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords. Knight of Wands. I-10. Let the dog out, please. Four of Wands. Hangman in reverse. Eight of Cups. Ass and elbows. Ass and elbows. That's my walking away card. Three of Coins. Under the deck, Justice. Okay. So what we're looking at here to start is you are in a cycle of chaos, upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Okay? Cycle of upheaval, disaster, and downfall. With the devil. It's super toxic. Okay? Super toxic. Okay? Bondage, addiction, temptation, okay, negative patterns. You're attached to the devil, Leo, and super toxic, okay? But then we have a ladder here clarifying all of this. So at the bottom of the ladder, it says climbing towards success. And what it's saying is that you've been in a cycle, okay, of upheaval, disaster, and downfall with this person, okay? Could be a Capricorn, okay? Could not be. Could be an earth sign. But you're climbing up out of that, okay? You're finally climbing up out of that. What did you do? Did you put a monkey wrench in the hamster wheel? You decided to stop the world. You want to get off, okay? You tired of dancing with the devil? Good on you, okay? Because why are you dancing with the devil, Leo? Beginning, okay? It's the beginning of climbing up out that nonsense, that chaos with the devil, okay? That cycle of chaos with the devil. It's the beginning. The beginning of what? Of burning bridges, okay? With someone that you didn't trust, someone that was disloyal repeatedly, someone that lied repeatedly, someone that abandoned you repeatedly. Why are you allowing someone to do that to you repeatedly? Why? That's a self-esteem issue, okay? That's a self-worth issue, okay? That's a self-love issue. What's wrong with you? That don't sound like Leo behavior. Is this Leo I'm talking to? That's crazy. You don't find that suspicious? So, it's the beginning of you burning bridges with the devil. Why did you feel that you needed to endure that? That's what you should be asking yourself right now. Why did you allow that cycle to continue? But forgive yourself for not knowing what you know now. I'm glad you put that monkey wrench in it to stop that situation, because that was crazy. Frying pan, trouble and accusations, okay? So you see yourself getting up out of this, it's nothing but trouble and accusations. People on the hot seat. You on the hot seat, they on the hot seat, it's a mess. Seahorse, family matters, okay? This is someone that you have children with, okay? You're in a cycle of chaos, upheaval, disaster, and downfall with someone that you have children with, okay? The devil. You made children with the devil, okay? And then we have the moon. Could mean a couple of different things. Could mean that this person, you drove this person crazy, okay? Or they drove you crazy. I'm sure they drove you crazy from what I could see already, all right? And could also mean that the fact that you have climbed up out of this nonsense and decided to burn the bridge, okay, because of the constant lies, the constant abandonment, the constant betrayal, could be hidden. They might not know that you've decided to put an end to this drama, okay? Are you doing this secretly, Leo? You haven't told them? Are they crazy? Why you ain't tell them? Because I tell them. Why you ain't tell them? Because I tell them. It's crazy. What, they crazy? You got to call the police on their ass? They put their hands on you? I know you're not letting nobody put their hands on you. I know a Leo woman ain't letting somebody put their hands on them. And if that's the case, I'd be very shocked. And if that is the case, I'm glad you put an end to it, because that's crazy. Oh, and I'm gonna give it to y'all straight. You know, I can be harsh. You know what I mean? I tell the truth for a living. Okay, so I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to give it to you, you know, with sugar on a silver spoon, okay? I'm giving it to you raw. Raw dogging. I should have called it raw dogging tarot, okay? Bad guy tarot, okay? Call me the bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy, okay? Because I'm going to give it to you straight. No chaser, okay? So, came out with drowning. Over your head, overextended, rock bottom, okay? Somebody owes somebody money. Do they owe you money? Do you owe them money? Okay? Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Who is beating you over your head? Or who are you beating over their head? Somebody's getting their head beat over. Okay? February, and then we have Seven of Wands. That's the card of victory, okay? So a couple of different ways this could be read. Definitely pay attention to the month of February. Something's going to pop off in February. And I don't see that it is ominous. I don't see it as something negative, because I have here the Seven of Wands, okay? So the Seven of Wands, it's foreshadowing, we're going to leave justice here, that is something positive. But let's just see. What's popping off in February for Leo? What is popping off in February for Leo? That's a lot. Okay. You could have someone that reaches out to you with an apology, or to show some sort of interest in you. And that person, they make you hopeful. They make you believe again. Okay. And meanwhile, or alternatively, someone is burdened by this message of interest okay? Someone is burdened by the fact that you are feeling hopeful again. Someone is burdened by the fact that you have hope and inspiration, okay? Someone is taking issue with the fact that you have faith in your future, okay? So, and they up at night about it, okay? So, in February, you have a victory coming, okay? And someone is going to be particularly feeling a way and in their head about the fact that you realize this wasn't the end all be all for you. That there's more chapters for you to complete, okay? And that person, who I'm assuming is your spouse or ex-spouse, that person is drowning. They're over their head. They're overextended. They've reached rock bottom. Okay, they got debt. They owe money. They got debt. Okay, they broke. You dealing with a brokey, Leo? You had a brokey. You was with a brokey. Okay, hand out a brokey. That's what it sounds like. Okay, so to bring that all together, you've got something positive coming in February. You've got a big win coming in February, okay? But someone is going to be trying to beat you up about your head to make you do something that you do not want to do, okay? Whether or not they're going to be successful, I don't know. Let's see. Is Leo going to do whatever it is that this person wants them to do? Whatever they're getting beat up about. I only need one. Please just give me one. Is Leo going to do what this person is beating him up about? Okay? And again, it's one. I'm taking the top. No. Okay? No. No, you're not. You're not going to do it. Okay? So, but they definitely going to make you try. And it must have something to do with maybe money. They want you to get them some money or something. Because it says drowning, it says overextended, it says hit rock bottom, okay? So I think that this person wants you to do something for them as it pertains to money. Either give them money, or maybe if it's a child support thing, take them off child support, or, or wants you to pay for something, or, I don't know what it is, but answer is no, okay? We ain't gonna do it. Because all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. And they don't care about you. Okay? Because they kept you in a cycle of chaos. Okay? And if they cared about you, you would have been living your soft girl life. But they don't care. Because you were going through cycles with them of upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Okay? And that's not good. You were going through cycles of them lying to you, being disloyal, and abandoning you, okay? They don't care about you, okay? That's why you're not going to do whatever it is that they want you to do that's related to money. They can kick rocks and they figure out whatever they need to figure out, but it ain't going to be figured out by way of you, okay? Because you don't get the shit on me repeatedly, and then I'm going to help you out, okay? That's not how it works, okay? And then also on you, Leo, because don't be letting nobody shit on you repeatedly, okay? Because you know better than that. So what are we doing, okay? Why are we doing that? Don't do that. Hide. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken, okay? So this person, they got a hood over their head, okay? And they wrapped up in yarn, but you're getting, okay, period. You cutting that off because that doesn't benefit you. You're the Queen of Swords now. So did you divorce this person? Queen of Swords tends to represent a woman that's divorced, okay? It's also one that is sharp, quick, and perceptive. You look at her. She don't play. Now this is an air sign, right? That's the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini woman. However, in this particular reading, this Queen of Swords is representing you. You're sharp, okay? You're not playing the radio with whoever this is, okay? This man that you divorced, or this boyfriend that you broke up with, baby daddy, whatever, okay? You're not playing the radio. You cutting ties, okay? You cutting soul ties. You breaking bonds. You putting monkey wrenches into the hamster wheel cycle of toxicity that they brought into your life. Okay, you standing up for yourself. You woke. Okay, that third eye is open. Okay, crown chakra on fleek. Okay, throat chakra ain't got a problem. I'll let you know where you need to go and how to get there. Hello. Okay, and you in your divine feminine energy. Okay. You are in your divine feminine energy. You're in that Kali energy, okay? Read about Kali if you don't know about Kalika, okay? K-A-L-I, Kalika, okay? Rat, someone working against you behind your back. And you better stay that way because this person is working against you behind your back. And if it's not this person, somebody else, okay? Somebody else is working against you behind your back, so you better pay attention. Like Nas said, watch them niggas that be close to you and make sure they do what they supposed to do. Because you might find out that they, well, how go, whatever. Nowadays, it's just a way, I can't remember, okay? Too long ago. Intimidate, love affair, okay? Dirty little secrets, sex fix, down low. Okay, did you leave that dog? Protection from a powerful friend. Okay, so somebody could be gay. Okay, did you leave him because he was gay? Did you know he was gay and you kept his secret? Okay, or you just know that he's a what you call these people that always need to have sex? You know what I'm saying. You know, these people that always are having sex, okay? They got a sex addiction. I forget what you call that. But you got Knight of Wands pulling with that, which is a man that's in and out. That's the hoe of the zodiac, okay? Knight of Wands, in and out and in and out, okay? So, this hoe, this in and out hoe with a dirty little secret, and then it has a sex fix, and who's possibly down low, because what they say about men, you know, that always is looking for some new tang, it's because you don't want tang. You want beans and franks, okay? That's why you keep jumping from woman to woman. No woman is gonna make you happy. You want beans and franks. You don't want tacos, okay? You don't want Taco Bell. You want beans and franks, okay? And you, Leo, okay, you have protection from a powerful friend. So you're dealing with somebody. You dealing with somebody already, or you just have a really good friend? Somebody's protecting you, and whoever that is that's protecting you, this person is intimidated. So did you meet a friend already? This person is intimidated by that person. It's that person is a jelly-back, noodle-leg coward. Okay? They're intimidated by that strong friend that you have, okay? That's in your vicinity, aura, space, environment, okay? In your energy, something, okay? Boast. Boo boo, na 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 boo boo. Somebody boasting. They're healing, happiness, and joy, okay? Broom. New home, new attitude, okay? Did you get a new home? Or is it a new home because you kicked somebody out? Because I see the broom there. Sweep, sweep, sweep. You got rid of somebody, so it's now a brand new home, okay? And you're getting your laughter back. You're getting your happiness back. You're getting your joy back. And you kind of want to brag about it. You can do that. You deserve it. Don't be bragging about a no good nothing. But if you're bragging about the fact that you're getting your life back on track, sure, you deserve it. Why not? Getting your career on track. Your career, I think your career is blooming. I think you're doing well at work, okay? You're about to get a raise. Archway, new opportunities. You got new opportunities, new pathways, and new possibilities opening up, okay? Flourishing, okay? Good things are coming to you. Good things. Four of Wands, okay? So it's time to celebrate. Harmony is entering your life, okay? That person, okay, that powerful friend, is that a love interest? That person could very well be your partner, Leo. I don't know. Is it your partner? Have you met your new partner? Have you met your replacement killer already? If you have, good for you. Good for you if you have. Okay, I do them all the little hand signals and things, bells and bobs, okay? Home. And in reverse, longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. Okay, so somebody don't want to come back, or you don't want somebody to come back. No matter how you slice it, this is done. We finished, okay? This house is not a home. This is no longer a family unit. There is a dissolution. It's devolved. It's over, okay? And because of that breakdown of that family unit, there's discord among family and friends. You know why? Because when it all falls down, when it all falls down, people got to pick and choose sides, right? I know about it. I've been divorced. I was married for 17 years, happily for 14 of them. But when you go through a divorce, people pick and choose sides, okay? Very rarely does it work like you see in Hollywood. Sometimes it does, but very rarely, you know, like, what's his name? Demi Moore and Bruce Willis, and they be friends and before he was unwell, you know, taking pictures together, or Gwyneth Paltrow and, you know, Chris Martin and his new woman and her new man, and they all, you know how these people do. Very rarely in the real world, okay, does it work like that. People are cordial, you know, we try to be cordial, but a lot of times, you know, it's discord among family and friends because people take sides. That's what happens. That's a natural result of a breakup, a breakdown of a marriage or a divorce, okay, or a contract ending, okay? And here we have Hangman in reverse, stalling, indecision, martyrdom, resistance to change, okay, refusal to see other viewpoints, unwillingness to make necessary effort, okay? So the home life is no more. The family is no more, okay? You stopped the cycle of chaos, lies, abandonment, lack of trust, upheaval, disaster, downfall. You put an end to it. And someone is either refusing to move on, they don't want to see things your way, or their family members maybe on their side or your side that are against the way these things are going down. But, you know, they live their lives. You got to live yours. Don't let other people, especially from other generations, tell you, you know, how you need to be moving. You can take people's wise and sage advice, but don't take no advice from nobody that ain't living like you want to live. There's always somebody that ain't living like you want to live that want to give you some advice, okay? You might got a whole bunch of money in the bank. It be your brokest friend trying to tell you what you need to do, okay? They ain't never put their hand on one red penny. They don't know nothing about money, how to grow it, how to keep it, nothing. But they got every bit of advice to tell you how you need to do it, what you need to do, when you need to do, where you need to do, okay? Take it with a grain of salt, okay? But, you know, this family is breaking down. Somebody doesn't want to get back together. There's a bunch of discord amongst the relatives. And somebody don't want to talk. They don't miss the other person. They're moving on. They don't want to do it. Get somebody else to do it, okay? Wrong. Because they know that they've been wronged. They know that the other person was in the wrong. And not just like in the wrong once or twice or 3 times, a lady, but repeatedly in the wrong. That's crazy making. What? And what do we say? We started off with cycles. This says waves, okay? So all of that cycle of upheaval, disaster, downfall, lies, disloyalty, abandonment created waves, okay? All those cycles, all that turbulence, all that turmoil created waves. Waves of fear, waves of worry, waves of self-inadequateness, ways of self-hate, ways of lack of self-worth, ways of lack of self-confidence, okay? So you literally let somebody just repeatedly do a number on you. And I'll be, if they're family and friends that have an issue with you, setting boundaries about it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the audacity of people setting of people taking issue with you setting boundaries to being lied to, disrespected, abandoned, and disloyalty, being treated disloyally repeatedly, and somebody takes an issue with you setting boundaries to that? Girl, please. Bye. Boy, bye. Okay? This is wrong. You know it's wrong. They know it's wrong, but they want you to be a step out mat for some bullshit. No, we're not doing that. What we are doing, though, is ass and elbows, okay? You can see them when I'm walking away. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see my big ass and you're going to see my elbows, okay? Because I'm walking away. Because what you gave me wasn't love, okay? I don't know what you gave me. You gave me something wrong, okay? That's what you're saying. And I'm on the road to success. I'm out of here. There ain't no success to be found in this situation. So what I'm hanging around for? Is we finished or is we done? In the words of Birdman, is we finished or is we done? You are walking towards success. And what comes in the next row? Success. You're going to get there, Leo. You're going to reach it. Keep walking, ho. Okay? You're going to get there. You're going to make it. Because you're passionate. Because now that you know, you can't unknow. When you know something, don't ever act like you don't know. Okay? Once you know, you have to act on it. You cannot unknow what you know. It is what it is. Never give someone a second opportunity to show you who they are. Who they showed you they are the first time, that's who they are. You love deep. You gave them a second time. They showed you again. Leo, you done gave this person about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on now. Come on. Because that's his cycle, and I don't know why. I'm thinking cyclical. I don't know why. I'm thinking cyclical. I'm thinking 8. This person done did some real nonsense for you for at least the last 8 years. Okay? Last 8 years, 8 months, 8 weeks. But it's been 8 different instances of some real dog. It's not some dog shit, Leo. You've been dealing with some dog shit. So you passionate about leaving, okay? Going up the yonder. I'm going up the yonder. Do you think you're going up the yonder? Going up the yonder to be with my Lord. Okay? And you're going up the yonder and you're going to be successful and you're going to go to build and grow and you're going to work with new people. 3 of coins, 3 of pentacles. You're going to work with new people and you're going to do great things. You're going to build, okay? You're going to be in demand, okay? You're going to build something great. And whatever it is that you do with these other people, it's going to be successful. And that person, your previous partner that was disloyal to you, that lied all the time, that abandoned you repeatedly, that introduced a cycle of chaos and upheaval and drama in your life, that person is trapped. They're trapped in their emotions. They're not being forgiven. They have no options and they're stuck. Sounds like right where they need to be. So, kudos on you, Leo, for finally waking up and putting an end to the madness and realizing that this is your one life to live, and why in the hell would you waste it with a clown like that? Okay, now, under the deck, that was your reading. Under the deck, we've got justice, and that is justice, okay? That is your justice, okay? You had to wait a little bit for it, but it's here now, okay? And that person is salty, bitter, angry, and petty, okay? Now let's get some healing cards for you, Leo. Sounds like you did the right thing to me. I ain't gonna be that person, but I am gonna be that person because I'm that person. I only wish you did it sooner. I hate to be that person, but you know what? At least so you know I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be authentic, and I'm gonna say it. I do. I say I told you so. Okay? And I do that. I say that, you know, but what I'm saying is I wish you would have did it sooner. Okay? So we got 2 and 1 more. Uh-oh. 2 more came out. All right, so the first, we got dream big, Leo. So whatever it is that you're working on, it's gonna be a success with some other folks, okay? Dream big, because you're gonna reach that goal, okay? So dream big, okay? Be delusional in your dreams. Be delusional, absolutely absurd and preposterous in your dreams, okay? Arrogance, get off the pedestal. What I just say, be delusional. Be arrogant about this dream that you have, that you're building, because you're gonna reach your goal, okay? Don't worry about what people say. Don't even tell them. Just do it. Just pop out. Pop out. Pop out with it, okay? Companionship through thick and thin. I'm guessing that's that dog, okay? That powerful protection from a powerful friend. That person is your companion, okay? Through thick and thin, okay? That person could be, you know, someone that you make, if you guys aren't already linked, who knows, you know? Because that sounds like it's a good friend to have. Could just be a girlfriend too, I don't know. But it's a powerful person that intimidates the person that did all that wrong to you, okay? Success, honor your gifts. That's the 3rd time in this reading that we see the word success, okay? 3 is the number of manifestation. You are going to do whatever you put your mind to. You are going to be successful. You are about to achieve a huge win for choosing yourself and walking away from Clown City. Oh, and then under the deck with these cards was wealth. And whatever that is that you're endeavoring in, whatever that is, it's going to make you wealthy. Money, 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 money. Money. Okay. So 57 minutes and 58 seconds, 57, 58. Those could be numbers that have meaning to you. Thank you for being here. Again, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I'm Keisha, the 33rd Energy. Thank you so much, Leo. It was my honor to read for you, and we're going to Virgo next. Thank you. Bye. Bye.